Are you just starting out your YouTube channel or thinking about doing live streaming? If you are, this might be the microphone for you. Hi guys, I'm David Centeno, and today we're going to be talking microphones, in particular the FiFine K678 USB microphone. I partner with FiFine. They actually sent me this product, but this is not a paid endorsement. They simply provided the product for me to test. Let's get into the box, see what we have. Alright, I can tell you right now the box is really nice and I really enjoy it. And inside the box is a thank you card with some online information, user's guide, which I never read, we'll just set that to the side, nice foam top, and really nice packaging on the inside. Inside we have the mount adapter, so that way you can mount this to a swing arm stand, microphone stand, basically anything. And we'll take this out next. This is actually the microphone itself. And it does come with the tabletop stand, which is fantastic. So right away, you're good to go right out of the box. And it comes with the micro USB to USB cable, which is right here. Really nice packaging. Not that packaging will make the microphone work any better, but FiFine, if you're watching, I really like this packaging. Very nice packaging, and I always appreciate good packaging. Okay, now that we have it out of the box, let's go ahead and get it connected up to my laptop and see how easy the connectivity is. Now, some extra nice touches that I noticed on this packaging is that the cable itself has a Velcro strap, but it's got the FiFine name on it, company name on it, and on the USB cable itself. So what we do is we simply take the micro USB portion, plug it into the bottom of the microphone, and take the USB portion and stick it into your computer. And that's it. It's connected. The green power light is on, which means it's being powered by the laptop, and it is ready to go at this point. And it just depends on what software you're using. You might have to go into additional steps to switch from the microphone on the laptop or computer that you're using onto the USB mic itself. So now that it's out of the box and connected, let's give this a try. Right now I've been recording the video using a Rode Video Go microphone. It's mounted on my camera, I would say about 5 feet away from me, because I am using a 50mm lens. That's the sound that you've been hearing now. What I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and switch it and start recording using the FiFine K678 microphone so you can hear the difference. with the sound from a shotgun microphone to the USB microphone. Okay, so what I've done is I've gone into DaVinci Resolve, which is the video editing program that I use, and I've went ahead and selected the microphone. What I'll do is I'll do a separate video and I'll show you how to set up a USB microphone in DaVinci Resolve. The reason why I use DaVinci Resolve, in case you're wondering, is that this software is free, has tons of effects and editing capability, and for a beginner YouTuber like myself, free is always good. It works well with my laptop, and it was super quick and simple to connect a USB microphone, or basically any microphone that I want to use that is compatible with the computer, straight into the computer editing program. So this is the sound coming from the USB mic as opposed to the sound from the shotgun microphone. Now I know a lot of beginner YouTubers and streamers try to go the budget route, and I will tell you right now, this will fit in your budget. The price for the FiFine USB microphone K678 on Amazon is $79.99. And again, it comes with the stand, it comes with the microphone, and it is plug and play. Keep in mind that it has a cardioid pattern. I don't know how familiar you guys are with microphones, but basically the idea is that you want to be in front of the microphone. You have a little leeway to the left and to the right where it'll pick up your voice, but it doesn't pick up sound coming from the back. The benefit of not having the sound coming from the back is if you're in a room, which is what I'm in, and the air conditioning is on, a fan is on, or in my case, you have a cat wandering the room that's meowing, you're less likely to hear those sounds and only hear the sounds that are coming from the front. So now that I've taken a listen to the audio coming from the shotgun microphone and from the USB microphone, I can tell you right now, I'm blown away. The sound quality is so much better. And keep in mind, I didn't adjust any equalizers or add any filters to the sounds. This is just straight out of the devices themselves and how they record. So I think the sound quality is excellent. I think it really adds depth to your videos, and I would recommend this microphone. The things that I would suggest when using a USB microphone is I would take the microphone and I would mount it on an arm. So right now it's sitting on the table, it's right in front of me, and that's not a problem for my type of videos. But if I'm doing beauty or fashion, I'm not going to want to have this sitting right in front of me. I'm probably going to want to have it off camera. If you use a mic stand, and don't forget it does come with the adapter, you could actually take it off of this table stand because the sides unscrew, mount it to a microphone stand or a boom mic stand and have it just off camera, so that way you're still getting the rich quality sound at a reasonable price point instead of trying to use a shotgun microphone. And I know a lot of fashion, beauty, and just vloggers and streamers in general don't want to have a microphone clipped to them. The problem I've had in the past is I love my Boya lavalier microphone and I love to use it, but that means I'm cabled to my camera. The problem with being cabled to my camera is I'm dragging that cable everywhere I go. Out in the field, I would recommend a lavalier, either the FiFine wireless lavalier mic, which I showed you in this video, or the Boya is a really good deal at $20. It's a good place to start. But if you're looking to do studio type recording like I'm doing today, I would recommend looking into the FiFine K678 USB microphone. At $79.99 on Amazon, you really can't beat that price. And I think you would agree that the sound quality that you get from the FiFine is going to be much improved over using a simple shotgun microphone. So now let's talk pros and cons. To me, there's many pros and only a few cons. There's the price point to begin with. The price point of $79.99 on Amazon is fantastic. And of course, if you have Prime, you're going to get it in a couple of days. If you're looking to shoot, you can get it in a couple of days. And that's kind of a benefit, but not necessarily of the microphone. The push button on the front for you to mute, for if you're a streamer, would come in clutch, especially if in the middle of streaming something comes up and you don't want everyone to hear what you're saying or what's being said in the room, it's a good way to mute the sound quickly and then come back and turn it back on. And don't forget, you can stream on YouTube with this as well. So you could add this with your laptop and then stream through YouTube as well, do a live on YouTube. The other thing I like, of course, is that it comes with a stand. That's a pro. You don't have to worry about buying a stand right out of the box. It's ready to go. I know a lot of the higher end microphones don't come with a stand. You end up having to buy a stand and a shock mount or a kit, and it's going to run you way over $100, if not way more. The other pro is, of course, the sound quality, and that's the biggest thing about buying a microphone is you want to make sure that your sound quality is good. You're investing in sound quality when you're buying a higher end microphone. And I think that this definitely provides it. I think the build quality of the microphone is excellent. It feels substantial. And don't forget the box. I know it seems stupid, but you know what? I really like the box and the way it was packaged and put together. I really like that. The fact that it's plug and play would be a pro. I could just plug it into my computer and my computer recognized it. I am running a PC with Windows 10 on it, recognized it right away, and I was able to switch it to the microphone with simply plugging it in. It connected well with DaVinci Resolve, which is the video editing program that I use, so I would imagine you wouldn't have any problems with any of those things. Now the cons. I would say listening to the audio and watching it record, interacting with it as I was setting up this video, you need to be really sensitive to the fact that this mic is super sensitive to your sound. You want to make sure, because it does have the volume buttons on the back for the monitoring headphone and for the microphone, I'm set it right around just under half, right around a quarter volume on the microphone itself. And then within DaVinci Resolve, I've actually pulled it down a few decibels because I noticed that it peaks really bad. And what I mean by peaking is that it's giving too much sound, which means your sound quality will drop and distort if you're too loud, your recording is too loud. So be sensitive to that. Check your audio levels when you're recording with this microphone. It is super sensitive, which is a good thing. You're not worried about your volume being too low, but just be very careful with that. And that's something that you'll have to play with based off of your settings and your program that you're recording on. But just keep that in mind. So kind of a con, not a big con, but just don't pull it out of the box and think that the volume is going to be correct. The only other con that I have that originated as a pro was the fact that at the bottom of the microphone is a headphone jack so you can monitor your sound. So if I'm doing a podcast, if I'm doing Twitch where I'm streaming and I want to hear my volume or hear how my voice sounds, I should be able to plug in a set of headphones and hear it and listen to it in real time. So that way I can adjust what I'm doing, my proximity to the microphone or my volume within the settings on the fly to make sure I have good sound. Here comes the con part. Unfortunately, when I plug in my headphones, it's very spotty. It doesn't connect very well and basically rendered it useless. Now, I don't know if it's just my copy of the microphone. I don't know if it's the software that I'm using, but if I unplug the headphones from my microphone and plug it into the computer and tell the computer I'm monitoring through the computer, I don't have any problems monitoring the sound. But what I would like to do is I would like the microphone to be able to monitor its own sound, because eventually I'd like to do a podcast as well. But because the sound was so spotty and so glitchy, I couldn't get a good response back from the microphone, so I basically could not use it. So what was a feature and a pro then turns into a con because it doesn't work correctly. Had it not been provided, I wouldn't even have thought about it and thought, hey, cool. And for $80, again, $79.99, $80 on Amazon, I didn't expect to have that feature, and it was a pleasant surprise. The problem comes when something is promised but it's not delivered on. And like I said, it could just be the unit that I have. Not everyone may have that experience, but it's something that I experienced. So I want to make sure to relay that to you so that way you can make an informed purchase. Now, at the end of the day, would I say that this would be a great purchase for a beginning YouTuber, podcaster, live streamer? You bet. I think that the price is right, the build quality is good, the addition of the mute button, I think all of it is fantastic, and I would recommend it. I think that it would be a great addition to anyone's kit that they're using in studio. Even without the monitoring capability off the microphone, I still think that it's a great value, and I think that I feel comfortable suggesting it for someone to purchase and use on a daily basis. In fact, I like it so much, this is going to be my new go-to microphone in studio. So there you have it. You got to see the features, you got to see what comes in the box, and you got to hear a sound quality test, and you got to hear my opinion. You have to take it for what it's worth. Keep in mind, again, this microphone was provided by FiFine for me to test, but it is not a paid review. I will never do a paid review. I don't think that it's fair to my viewers for me to do a paid review, because then I would feel like I would have to say only good things about the products. I want you to feel comfortable that any review that I do is going to be an honest and fair review, but always simply my opinion. It's not necessarily the be-all end-all. It's just my experience with the product and how I feel about it. If you have any more questions about microphones, microphone stands, or would like to see any future videos explaining anything based off of microphones or video recording, or even DaVinci Resolve, I'm not an expert in it, but I've learned more and more as I've gone along. Please leave a comment below, ask any questions that you like. You can also contact me through Instagram. And by the way, if you have, if you know of anyone or you yourself has a product that you sell on Amazon and would like to have it reviewed and put into one of my videos, I would be happy to oblige, help you out, get the information out there, and let you know what I think of the product. So let me know about that as well. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Let's keep this channel going. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that it gave you some information and that you got value out of it. All right. I'm Dave. I'm done. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.